Alright. Where we start at? So look, we gonna tell y'all how we met. So I was working at a senior living where my mom work at. She like the head nurse or whatever, and I was working there for like a couple months, and then she got hired there, and I was like, um, you know, we used to go and pick up the trays from the diner area to go take to the old people or whatever. And then when I went back down to the diner area, I seen her, and I don't know. I know I was looking, but I felt like she was looking too. But anyways,
I was when he looked away.
but we met at a senior living, and yeah, like for a while we ain't say nothing to each other and shit. But one night, cause I used to smoke cigarettes, but I don't smoke them no more. But she asked me if I had a cigarette, and I went out there and I gave her a cigarette, and we ain't say nothing to each other.
Whole time I had a vape on me. I didn't even smoke cigarettes. I just wanted to see him.
But anyways, my ass, I ain't gonna cap. I wanted to know who she. And it kind of sound weird, but I wanted to see what her last name was, and I looked her up on Facebook, and um, we was already friends, but we ain't never text. I ain't never try to get her or nothing. But I text her on Facebook and was like, "Oh, you look familiar, this and that," just to get her attention. And then she, she laughing, and we get to know each other in the inbox. And then at work, we get a little comfortable. And then for the first time, I trained her and helped her, with what to do on the job and all that. And then one night, I bought her some churches, and we ate at the table, smashing, like
I
eating
bought him
good.
I bought him Sonic before he bought me churches because I knew he was hungry and I was hungry, so I gave him money to get us both Sonic one day, and then he repaid me. It was basically like a date when he bought churches. I tore that shit up. He's the first man I ate like a fat ass in front of, so I stayed with him.
But yeah, after that little date at the job, eating and getting to know each other, it just like, we just had that feeling that we was gonna be talking for real. So, March 7th, 2022, we made it official, and we've been together ever since. And bro, it's so much to talk about, bro. Cause like, I was doing drugs at the time, and she was trying to get me to stop, but you know, me just being a dumbass, I just kept smoking, and one night we got we got a room, and I was smoking whatever, and we was drinking, and she was saying if I'ma smoke, she go smoke too. So we end up getting high together, and you know, next thing you know, we getting high every day for the next 2 years, and that whole time we were literally staying at other motherfuckers' cribs and
But
barely getting by, like asking motherfuckers for money and fucking not being able to pay where we were staying at, and just going house to house and job to job, no card, no way around, and
losing relationships with family and
like
friends.
shit was getting really tough. And then
We had a baby, and
yeah, last year we had our son,
mm,
and this was around the same time that we had was just in Phoenix and was living with no water and no food for real, and like it was
literally a trap house. Like there was nothing in this house, nothing. So, but that's another story time to finish. Other than we met, we enjoyed each other's company, and now we're dealing with the DCS case, and it's just a lot going on right now because
Yeah,
DCS is so dirty.
but it's almost over. They
Yeah.
just put in a motion for us to get our son. So yeah, shit going the way we want it to. But
Mhm.
yeah, the fact that she made it through the whole pregnancy while we were still getting high, and you know, that's why we had the DCS case
Yeah.
because she had fentanyl in her system. But we finally realized that he was the most important thing in our life, and that we need to change our life.
Yeah.
But before we got sober, um, we went to go pick up, and we were smoking outside, whatever. And this, I don't know, I think the dude was racist, and he like came out of nowhere and hit me and her over the head. I got hit like right here, and I had to get stitches or staples. I
Mhm.
got 3 staples in my head,
Yeah,
and
he hit us in the head with the mallet.
but that wasn't even the full reason why we chose to get sober. It was just we end up getting some more shit from somebody that we thought we could trust, and it was really bad and it had us feeling shitty as fuck. So we end up, you know, the next day we was just like, fuck it, let's go to rehab. And then we went to rehab, and we got comfort meds, started feeling a little better. And then we was like, bro, we can do this shit at the house.
Right,
So
because we were missing out on visits with our own son due to our habit. So we stopped our habit so we could see our son because nobody's no more important than our kid, right? So why would we continue to do something and go down that path, put ourselves through hell when we could literally boss up, get our own apartment, and have a family like we wanted in the first place? And that's what we did.
yeah, so right after that we fucking, we've been sober since September 21st, 2024. It's been 6 months and some change, and yeah, we've been, you know, doing our piss tests, and um, we got a apartment. We're working together, and we've done everything that DCS want us to do, and now they finally put that motion in for us to get our son, and we could be happy because we did all this for you, son.
Yeah, all of this.
But yeah, though, yeah, that's all I got for now. But yeah, stay tuned.